You are live.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
I'm a master at fitting into small spaces.
No, you're not.
Shut up.
You're wedgie.
Shut up. All right, so we're live. Can people hear us? Is there anybody here? Are there people in the chat?
You got two. You got three. Oh, four.
We got 4 people here.
Oh, no.
Phone up. What's up, guys? Steve with Cowabunga Comics here with Jonathan Hedrick, the writer of The Recount and many other comic books. And we had an in-store signing here at Cowabunga today. And now we're doing a live show so we can show off to all the people who didn't get to be here. Right?
Yeah.
Just about it.
Right, yeah.
Kyle, what say you?
I'm here.
People want Kyle content.
Happy New Year.
What a cop out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so we're going to be going over some of the products that we have here today. I feel like I'm on QVC, and I think I love it a little bit. Beth, could you do me a favor? Actually, could you turn the screen so that it's facing me? I forgot to.
6,
Like,
7. You got
angle
7
it.
viewers.
Perfect. Scoot it over just side a little. Oh, you're the best, Beth. Thank you so much. So we're going to go ahead and start going over some stuff. I got Jonathan here with me. And Jonathan, why don't you tell us just a little bit about what The Recount is?
Yeah, The Recount is what I like to call an anti-political thriller. It's about this president who was assassinated by someone in his Secret Service detail during his resignation speech. And quickly after that, the conspirators of that assassination come out to the public saying that they're going to go after anyone who put that president into power, including people who voted for him. And they release that voting information to the public and encourage average American citizens to help them on this vendetta. So, yeah, it's published by Scout Comics. It's a 4-issue miniseries, and yeah.
That's very cool. That's insane. Especially, this was written before the 2020 election. It was
Yes.
written before all the craziness that's been going on in our country for now the last couple of years.
Yes.
So it's really, really interesting, I think. And I remember talking to you about it the last time that we had an in-store signing.
Right.
And my mind was kind of blown that it was this relevant yet almost accidentally,
Yeah.
So I think that's super cool. So
Thank you.
yeah, prophetic, very prophetic. So we have a bunch of different stuff to auction off to you guys, or not auction, but like claim sale style, same thing that we do Saturday nights. We will be going live again tonight at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for our weekly, now that it's the new year, we're going to be doing our weekly claim sale again every Saturday night. So if you guys usually tune in for that, make sure that you tune in for that tonight. And let's just start going over like what we have. So I see first and foremost, we have like the trades
Yes.
here. And now that would reflect the cover A.
Yes, that's the same as the main cover A for issue 1. It's all 4 issues, and what I always like to point out with the trade is it includes the 4 pages that were in the ash can, which is super hard to find. That ash can was limited to the Scout sub box in July of 2020, which was months before issue 1 dropped.
Right.
And I think Comic Tom had some in his subscription box, and they're gone. I don't even have raw copies of that ash can. And that's 4 original pages in that ash can.
Really?
So if you weren't able to pick up the ash can, you can read those pages in the graphic novel too.
Now, do those 4 pages add any kind of significant context to the overall story?
I wrote it as
cool.
When I wrote it and sent the script to Scout, I put issue 0 on it.
Okay.
They decided to label it as an ash can, but I say it's issue 0.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And I as a big DC fan, they've always done really great issues here. I've always thought that anytime that a book that I'm reading that has an issue 0 come out, it always has such amazing, like it gets you hyped for whatever's coming next. So I love that concept.
Right.
So we have the trade paperback, like we said. How many of these do we have currently?
I think I have left with me is 6
after the sales and whatnot today.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple. Now these are just framed so that you can kind of see what the covers are looking like. But we have a couple of recount. I believe that's
issue 4.
Issue 4.
The Set It Off cover. That's by artist Brian Silverbacks. He did movie homages to all 4 issues of the recount.
Very cool.
His issue 4 cover is exclusive to him and I. So
really?
It was a low print run, $250 only. My deal with him is he got to sell his online through his website, so his half online, and then I sell my half in person or claim sales like this.
So the 250 were printed total.
Correct.
And did you guys split them down the middle?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
125 going to each person. What do we sell those for?
I'm selling those for $25 today.
$25. I mean, for such a low print count,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. So $25 for, and you said it was issue number 4,
Issue
the Set It
4,
Off cover.
yes.
And then what do we have here?
That is the second print for issue 1, which is actually I don't have the exact counts, but I do know that it is, of the 3 prints of issue 1, it's the lowest of the 3.
Okay.
So less than the first print of issue 1, less than the third print of issue 1.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When they pointed that out to me, I was like, oh, that's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting that in today's like collector market, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way up to, we've seen Something Is Killing the Children with an 8th print.
Right.
Those low print count tend to almost get as valuable as the first of the first print, cover A.
Killing Joke is a perfect example.
The Killing Joke, absolutely, is a great example.
Sure.
And it's I find that so interesting in today's like collector market, that all of these, and often it's vindicated by how cool some of the next print covers are. I mean, in today, I've seen 3rd, 4th, 5th printing covers that look so much cooler than the cover A, than the original one. And even oddly enough, when you have, it's the same color or the same cover for every print, but they just change the background color. There's something about it that makes you go like, I want it. I want the purple background instead of the red background. So
exactly,
that's super cool. And then we have, here is a different book, totally. Correct?
Yes, that's Freak Show Night. That's with Second Sight Publishing. That's my part of my zombie universe called Freak Show Kingdom. This is a one-shot story, self-contained. You don't need to read any of the other Freak Show zombie books to get that. And that one's $5, 24 pages.
Okay, very cool. So, and then not only that, I see that we have a couple of slabs over here.
Yeah. With my slabs, I brought the highly sought after Alan Qua cover of Recount 1.
Awesome.
This is a 9.8 CBCS yellow label signed by me, going for $300.
That's a phenomenal cover, by the way.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to have to show that close up to the camera here soon. But let's go through the covers real quick.
Then I have the main cover of Freak Show Night, which is right there. CBCS 9.8 signed by me.
And these all look like 9/8.
These are
right?
all,
Okay.
these are all 9/8.
What's the price on that one?
The price on the Freak Show Night main cover slab is $150.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thanks for reminding me. Now the retailer slab signed by me of Freak Show Night, that's $175. And then I brought with me, I don't have any raw copies of these with me, but I brought a slab for my book Capable. Capable is a series about handicapped people around the world starting to gain superpowers that were opposite of what their disability was.
No
So
way.
it focuses.
Oh, wow.
That's insane.
Thank you. The main character, Derek Davidson, he was in a wheelchair, and now he's a speedster per se, like the Flash or Quicksilver. But he finds out quickly, no pun intended, that he lived this life where he thought everything would be better if he could walk one day. Now he can do the complete opposite. He can run super fast, but his life only got more complicated, being that other people around the world have these newfound powers and they're not always doing the right things with them.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So I got to ask, do they have their powers just when they're using their powers?
Nope, they have them all the time.
So now he can walk and run and whatnot all the time? Okay.
So it breaks the superhero trope of them going back to like their secret identity. So it's like how you can't hide, some people can't hide their disability, they can't hide their superpower.
Right.
So it causes these complex things in this world of Capable where people, now wish that maybe they didn't have those superpowers. Maybe
Wow.
the handicap life was actually better. So I do have 4 issues of that series. It's going to be a 7-issue run. I did sign for Second Sight to pick it up, so
Mhm.
hopefully that'll be released in the direct market later on this year.
And you said is that the issue 1?
This is issue
Cover
1,
A?
Cover A, the Kickstarted version. That one's going for $125.
That's awesome.
Um,
Signed by you, of course.
Signed by me, and then I brought the super limited negative variant of issue 3. This was not available in the Kickstarter. Only 25 were printed, and this
Wow.
one's slabbed and signed by me. So this is the character on the cover is Derek's girlfriend in the series, who wasn't necessarily handicapped, but she wore glasses. And when this change happened in the world, she gained this laser vision that is more crippling to her than it was just wearing glasses.
Wow.
So
That's awesome. I really dig the concept of
Thank
that.
you.
That's insane.
thank you. I'm really proud of the series.
How many issues were there total?
There's going to be 7. 4 issues are in the can, and my artist is working on issue 6 right now.
So how much for that super limited? You said only 25 were printed?
Only 25 of these were printed, and I'm asking for $150 for this slab.
Wow. That's awesome. That's really cool. 9/8, 25 printed, signed by Jonathan Hedrick. You said 125 or 150?
Asking for $150.
150. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, the big exciting stuff is with the recount also, if I'm not mistaken, is looking at being made into a series?
A movie.
Movie?
A
Okay.
feature film. There's a director attached to it. His name's Peter Landisman. He wrote and directed a movie called Concussion, starring Will Smith.
Will Smith.
He wrote a
Great
movie.
movie.
Yeah, about the NFL and all
Yep.
that. He wrote a movie called Kill the Messenger that Jeremy Renner starred in. So yeah, it's a director's attached who's also co-writing it with his writing partner, and it's amazing saying that out loud still. I'm
That's really cool.
It hasn't really sunk in yet, but yeah, I'm really excited. When I found out his resume, I was totally happy that person is attached
Right.
to make the movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So everything that you guys see here right now is for sale. So we're going to be selling the slabs. We have a lot of these single issue raw. We can definitely, if you want them signed, if you want them unsigned, you can let us know. But we're going to be on here for the next 20, 30 minutes, somewhere in that area, just hopefully spreading the word and getting some of these books out there. So what's up, Kyle?
I was just gonna say, give a price, let's do a recap of the price on it.
Sure.
On
Yeah.
what everything
Let's
costs.
do some price recaps real quick. This is the number 4 Set It Off variant for the recount, correct?
Yep.
And how much is that?
25.
$25,
25.
which it's a really phenomenal cover. Here in a minute, if you get a chance, you want to hold some of these up to the camera
Absolutely.
real quick, just because I'd love for them to see some of the slabs and get an up close look. And again, this is claim style. This is not an auction. So if you guys want one, let us know. You let us know if you want slabbed or not. Or I'm sorry, not slabbed, not signed or not. And we'll make it happen. But man, look how cool that sound variant is. So that's a movie homage.
Yeah, the movie called Set It Off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a movie called Set It
Yeah,
Off?
yeah.
It looks almost like, in my head, I was
Queen
like,
Latifah and
yes, okay, perfect, yes.
Robin Banks.
Yes.
Bank heist movie, and the theme of that movie fits that issue perfectly too. So, Brian Silverback's the cover artist. He did 4 movie homage covers, and that completes the set. And that's the Recount 1 second print.
Second print.
Asking $10 for that one, which there's a third print out there, meaning the second print sold out.
Wow, so these are some of the last second print
Yes.
copies you can even get.
It's gonna be the last chance. Yeah.
That's always what's cool about like in-store signings and getting the actual creators here, because you can get covers and issues of stuff that you just wouldn't be able to find almost anywhere else.
That's the trade. Asking $20. It's essentially cover price.
Guys, with this being optioned into a movie, pick up the trade for sure as a reader copy, and pick up as many of these covers as you can, signed by Jonathan Hedrick, because you all know the power of the minute you get. It's not even necessarily the movie. The minute you get a trailer, like how insane some of these books can go. And again, we saw Something is Killing the Children, Stray Dogs, like all of these really great indie books and series that get swept up, and somebody's like, that would make a great movie, that would make a great TV show. And now, what is the Something is Killing the Children #1 going for? $500, $600?
Ridiculous.
Like ridiculous amounts of money.
David Byrne says, "Where's Francesca?"
She's right over
Francesca's
there.
right over here.
You wait your turn, Mr. Byrne.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be showing some of the.
Do a close up of this one. What's the
state
price on this
books.
one?
That one's $5.
$5,
One shot.
little man.
Now,
That's a
Freak
fun-
Show. Now that's part of. It's a one shot, but there have been other Freak Show titles.
Correct. Yeah, there's Freak Show Princess and Freak Show Jester. Those were collected recently into a one-bound comic book that, due to some printing troubles, is still somewhere. But yes, I'm slowly going to make a larger Freak Show universe where it's all one-shot, self-contained stories, and collected after more issues come out.
That's super cool. I gotta ask, what's up? The recount shoes are
Yes.
driving me crazy. They're so cool.
Thank you.
It's very Purge-esque with
Yes.
the and I guess that really fits because the book is about kind of a political purge. It's
Right.
people, taking
Yeah.
the law into their own hands and saying, you ruined our country,
Right.
so now we're gonna eliminate you.
Yeah, I mean, when my elevator pitch for the recount is House of Cards meets The Purge. That's how I
Yes.
elevator pitch it.
That's such a cool pitch, though.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
it gets.
Trey, let us know if you want your copy signed or not.
As far as the shoes go, those are available on Scout's web store. You get those are made to order.
Okay.
They're $120, and I always recommend
cool.
people order them 2 sizes larger than what you actually wear. So,
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
They're made in China, and they don't mass produce them. Once they get ordered, then they make it.
So they tend to run small.
Exactly.
They're beautiful,
And
though.
the inside of the shoe, that is actual art from issue 3. So,
I didn't realize they were double-sided. That's awesome.
That's super cool.
so I learned the size thing the hard way. I ordered 11, and they fit like a 9.
What do you charge for your signature?
No, signatures are free if you buy a book.
All right, no extra charge.
If you want just a signature,
Yeah,
$30.
You want it on a napkin or something?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some negotiation.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I see that we have a T-shirt here.
Yeah, I have one shirt from my series. This is a Canary One shirt, which is from my series Quicksand. We didn't get a chance to talk about Quicksand yet, but Kyle's got copies of that. That is my new sci-fi horror miniseries, and it's about this hole in the desert that opens up, and these monsters come out of it. They attack a nearby city and then run back into the ground. And afterwards, the leaders from around the world are like, uh-oh, what if that happens again? So they send a team of experts down into that hole called Canary One, but that team goes missing. So the series, the 5-issue miniseries, is going to follow what we do afterwards, after we've already sent a mission to people to figure out why these monsters attacked us, and that team gets lost. Like, what do we do after that? Do we keep on sending people down there,
Right.
and miss, or do we risk these monsters coming back and
Just
attacking
the A
us?
cover.
That's the A cover, yeah.
All right, that's the A cover.
That's badass. That's super cool.
So what Kyle is showing you is the Kickstarter. That's the retailer incentive cover. Only 60 of those were printed and only available for retailers that back the Kickstarter. And with my Kickstarters, I don't overprint. I print what I needed for the campaign. So if you miss out on a Kickstarter, you're going to have to get it back the Kickstarter. And like I was saying, Kyle backed the retailer tier, so he's got some copies of issue 1 available.
That's awesome. I mean, every single one of these sounds awesome.
Thank you.
We hear a lot of stupid books a lot, but it's just so cool to get, like, the minute you said House of Cards meets Purge, for me was like, oh my god, The Purge is one of my favorite, like.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that. That is a great analogy.
Yeah, House of Cards
absolutely.
meets The Purge. And it's I think I love anything that scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
And in today's obviously political climate, you just never know what could happen.
Sure.
And I think the reason I love the Purge movies in general is because it's like, how far away are we from that? You know what I mean? Like it's not so insane.
Right.
Kyle, do you want to show off some of these slabs real
Do
quick?
have you talked about Space Cadet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So Space Cadet
Just
is that is the coloring book cover, the coloring book cover, the VHS cover, and the Brian Silverback.
is any of them the A cover?
No, I don't have any
Okay.
of the A covers with me.
All right, so we'll show this one.
Yep. So that's the VHS variant of Space Cadet. Asking $15 for that. Space Cadet is my first all ages book that's being published by the Scouts all age imprint called Scoot. So this is family friendly, safe for all ages. I always say that after I talk about the recount, you know. But yeah, this is a 20-page.
This is not related to the Purge.
No. Your kids can read this, I promise you.
I like that they're calling their all ages brand Scoot.
Scoot, yeah.
So Justin, we can have him sign the affidavit. So if you want to get it graded, we can get it graded. You won't have to pay extra for it to be, authenticated.
And the Space Cadet's about this little boy who really wants to go to the moon one day. And he dreams and wishes for it one day and wakes up on the moon, and an astronaut takes him on a tour of the moon before he goes back home. That is the coloring book cover. Asking $5 for that. It is matte, so you can actually color on that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But the inside is still the regular guts. Now that one is the Brian Silverback's movie homage cover, the Space Cadet. That's an homage to the French movie Trip to the Moon, which was the first movie ever made. So
Really?
Yep. So I was talking about Brian Set It Off cover. Since he did movie homages for the recount, I thought it would be appropriate for him to do a movie cover for the Space Cadet too.
That's really
And
cool.
same plan with the Space Cadet. Only 250 copies of that cover were made. Brian gets half. I have the other half, and we're asking only $10 for that.
$10.
Guys, make sure if you get the coloring book cover, which I highly suggest, you get two, one to actually color on just for funsies, and then one to keep, because that would at only $5 a pop.
Yeah,
that would definitely be cool.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'm really proud about that book. There's a more
Justin
covers
Grover
coming
has claimed a second print and a trade.
Justin Grover, thank you.
Appreciate
What's
it.
going on, How are you doing today? So yeah, absolutely, guys. This is really cool.
Thank you.
I love that we got to have Jonathan in here today. Again, every time I've done a signing with him, it's always been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I really want to show off these slabs as soon as Kyle gets a chance, because these covers are absolutely nuts.
So that right there again is the Alan Qua cover. That was a Comic Con line exclusive. I'm not sure on the print count on that one, but I already know that one's hard to find.
You said 300 for that one.
I'm asking 300. That's a 9.8 CBCS slab signed by me, yellow label.
CBCS's popularity, especially this last year or two, has gone up so much.
I started using them as a creator way
Right.
more than CGC. Nothing against either
Right.
company other than one can just deliver faster.
I was about
than
to
the
say one can actually get them out a little faster.
other. Yeah.
Which is fair enough.
Kyle's showing you the main cover for Freak Show Night, which is slab signed by me. I'm asking $150 for that one.
That's an awesome cover too.
Thanks. That's the same artist for Space Cadet, my
Really?
all ages book. Yes.
Wow.
So we did this grotesque zombie book together. Then we did this all ages book.
Well, and that's really awesome. I mean, and it's just like you as a writer getting to branch out and not doing the same thing.
Right.
I always look at writers who are constantly doing different projects. You've seen like Scott Snyder and James Tynion, who are not only writing 5-6 books at a time, but they're all so vastly different.
Exactly.
It blows my mind.
It helps to show the diversity in the writing too. So.
Right. Oh, absolutely. It's just building a portfolio. That's
Exactly.
awesome. That's the book I'm so insanely interested in now.
That's capable one.
Capable.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a great concept, man.
Thank you. I'm asking $125 for that slab. That's the main cover of issue 1. Again, that's a Kickstarter book, so I don't have raw copies of it. So but it will be published later on down the road by Second Sight. So they picked it up, and then
Oh, so they officially picked it
yes,
up.
yeah, I
Okay.
signed
right
a
on.
deal and it was announced. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
that's issue 3, the negative variant. Only 25 of those were printed, and that was not available anywhere, not on the Kickstarter either. I did a quick little here, guys. I'm printing 25 of these. Let me know if you want one, and I kept one for myself and sent it into CBCS.
There it is. You got
Absolutely.
lucky with that 9.8 because they are tough on grades.
Yes, they are.
Way tougher than CGC.
Yeah.
That's not even, nobody would
I do
dispute
have
that.
a 9.9 recount from CBCS though.
No
and
way.
It is exclusive cover of issue 2 from ECGCE. So I'm very happy that an exclusive cover got a 9.9.
What is that one that you're holding on to,
Yeah.
or something that you're gonna sell?
It's in a separate box like that doesn't.
No,
No.
that's super cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
baby.
is there anything else you want to tell them about these books, about the recount specifically, or about anything that?
People will watch this later and
Yeah.
want to contact you. So
I was
how
about
are they
to say,
going to
yeah.
get in touch with you? Do you
Yeah.
have a business page? Or
My website just went live yesterday. It's jonathanhedrickcomics.com. If you want more, I have a few slabs available on my website for sale. But if you really want things, check Scout's web store. Go through. If my publisher sees I'm selling well, then I'm doing well too.
Cool.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and look for the prequel to the recount called The Recount Preamble. Maybe around May. It's not official yet, but hopefully the first half of 2022. That's going to be a 36-page one-shot that takes place before the events of the recount.
Beautiful.
That's super cool. Make sure, guys, show some love. Pick up a couple of these awesome books while they're here in store, and you guys can pick them up and not have to have them shipped. Of course, we do ship, so if you guys are not local and you wanted to pick something up, we will definitely get them out to you and send you invoices. But again, I can't say enough about these books. I think they're awesome, and especially knowing that the recount has been optioned for a movie and it has such a great director attached to it. Don't sleep on it, man. Y'all got to pick up while you can, because you never know. And again, some of these are the very last of the counts, of the printings, of the covers.
How many of them second prints we got left?
Maybe 10, less than 20 for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
My remaining inventory of that I have on hand right now. So nothing
Wow.
back home. None available on Scout's web store. Can't reorder any more through Diamond.
All right. Right on.
For $10 each.
Are we going to sell any?
For Francesca.
I was gonna say, yeah. So
I can scoot off to the side.
if you want, we're gonna just look at the steak books now. How do you want to do that? Do you want
Doesn't matter. We can just turn the camera
I was
on.
gonna say, do you want to
Okay.
adjust the camera, or how do you want to do? We can definitely do that. Hi, Francesca. Francesca's been sitting off to the side very patiently.
Yeah, let's just change tables.
Okay.
We do
You
that?
want to do that?
You want to take over?
That's
You be me.
Am I helping?
This is what you claimed you wanted to sign, right?
Look at this. Look at me
the cash for you.
down here. Hi guys, say hi, Francesca.
Hi.
Trey's gonna get the camera looking somewhat. Make sure it's aimed down at the actual book.
I got you.
All right, and now Kyle, you know a lot more about this book than I do. So tell us a little bit about Steak.
Steak is like what I got out of it is like if Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a vampire herself.
Ooh, female blade. I like it.
I dig it.
So she kills vampires and then she streams it live for the world to see.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like tune in.
I don't know if you guys
And
remember.
she's sassy, super sassy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There was I don't know if you guys remember the Spider-Man PS4 game, but there was a villain that you had to fight who was live streaming her like terroristic acts, and it was like all for account. I always thought that was so interesting because like in this day and age, who's not narcissistic enough to be like, I'm gonna murder people, but I need everyone to see this. All right, I need to follow it on social media. So we have a bunch of covers available. Trey, if you want to come over, I'm gonna have you hold some of them up. We have a couple of metal covers. This is one of the metal covers, the Virgin variant. Now, that's the issue number 1, metal cover.
Jessamy, right?
Yes, that's yeah.
State presents Jessamy.
That's $60 right there for the Virgin cover. We also have the metal cover of the trade dress, which is also $60. So $120 for them both. Somebody wrote a super long comment that I can't read. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
You want to let Kyle through so he can get back to the computer.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Sorry, guys. This is a very ham-fisted production brought by yours truly.
You're making it work, though.
We have some of the non-metal covers, $20 for the trade dress right there, and $30 for the Virgin. Now this is one that I'm super into. This is the Jessamy Virgin cover.
They call it the World Tour. That they printed those for Francesca's visit here from Italy. So,
Really?
yeah. So that's exclusive to like the signings that her and David Byrne are doing.
One thing I want you to show off, and there's another cover that we're going to see here in a minute that I really want to show off, is the blood spatter effect is like an actual laid gel with color, so it actually protrudes off of the page, and it's very disgusting and cool. I love it. I think it's super cool. I think the cover that right here. Do you want to show that one off?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh wow.
Now that is a cool cover because it is a back and front cover done by 2 separate artists who both of them I think are amazing. Lots of boobs. I appreciate it. And again, the blood spatter effect is gorgeous. It is laid gel with coloring. It pops right off
I've
the
never
page.
seen that printing process.
I was about to say. So me and Kyle were having a discussion of
Yeah, do that. Look so they can see how it. Oh yeah.
Me and Kyle were having a discussion of, is it a printing process? Do they have to do it by hand? Is it per book? I don't know, but I can't imagine there being a printing process where it's laid like that. So
It's so beautiful.
it's gorgeous.
By
Yeah.
artists Alan Kwa and Kale Ngu.
So yeah, if you just want to go down the line and start showing off some of these, the prices are on the back.
It is printed. David said it is printed.
It's printed, really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
so incredible.
But the writer must be in the comments, so it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought
Bye, David.
I bought a copy of that cover for myself. It's nuts. Multiple layers laid separately, he said. Issue 5 for the $4 signed. Most of these have been pre-signed by David Byrne.
And now Francesca is the interior artist, correct? You do the interiors
And A covers.
but there is, I was going to say, and the A covers. So the A covers themselves are done by Francesca. Remember, guys, Italy does everything better. As a big Juve fan, Italy does everything better. As an Italian myself, so you got to support Italia. These are gorgeous. Every one of these covers are seriously insane.
Issue 4, it's $4. It comes signed by the author. You can get Francesca to sign it as well.
Right. Of course, Francesca will be able to sign any of these that you choose. I think, Jonathan, you said earlier, you were like, when in doubt, don't sign it. I always think that's really funny because, like, who buys a book and is like, but no.
So,
I've had
No.
people, yeah.
John D'Agostino wants to see if there's a #1 virgin.
For steak?
A virgin cover. Is there a virgin?
I don't think so.
What about the ones on the left? The Jessamy.
The Jessamy. So these are #1s for Jessamy, and there is a Virgin regular cover and a Virgin metal cover as well.
Show that virgin cover.
You want to show the Virgin metal cover? So the Virgin metal cover is $60. The Virgin regular cover is $30.
That is a metal cover, John.
$90 together, which again, I highly suggest grabbing both. And I think those are the only ones we have here.
Incredible.
That is the Steak World Tour Virgin cover. There's 2 of those here available.
That's it for virgins, isn't it? I ain't get to show off that guy yet.
All right. We need 2 copies of the recount #1 second print and 1 copy of the recount #4. Do you want those signed, Eric? I almost said question mark.
He's
gonna happen.
One is
Excuse me.
1 and 1. Is that what I heard?
No, two of the number
second
two.
print, 2 of number 1.
Oh, okay. And one of the send it off.
All the back issues are.
Awesome. Oh, all
How much is that World Tour version?
The World Tour version, I just lost it. Oh, here we go. World Tour version is $15.
$15, brother.
$15, little man.
Kyle, you said these are signed too?
I asked him.
Oh, okay.
How much is the World Tour version?
$15.
15?
15.
$15.
1.5.
1.5.
This chair? No, my knees weren't built for this. Guys, obesity's a real thing. Okay, you're gonna blow out your knees. Put down the cheeseburgers.
Metal cover's
I
insane.
claimed the World Tour version, and he wants it signed.
Excellent, excellent. So we'll go with that one that can be back and forth, so it can be signed. So if you want to sign that one right there. Now, who is that going to?
John D'Agostino.
John D'Agostino.
Thank you,
Excellent.
John.
John, do you have a color preference that you would like it signed in? Silver. Looks like we have silver, black, and is that white?
We have Chrome.
Let us know. These covers are gorgeous, man. Like, seriously.
Chrome. He wants it in Chrome.
In chrome.
Golly. These books are insane.
Okay.
Boom.
Ooh, that's fancy.
You want to test it on this?
Yes, but
Just remember, if they watch this video later, they can get in touch with.
Yes, yeah. If you guys are coming in late, or if you are watching this not live, if you're watching it recorded, you can get in touch with both of these wonderful people to order from websites, and we'll definitely get you set up. So are these, Jessamy, are these the cover A's? for them?
No, those are
Okay.
exclusive covers or variant covers.
Okay.
The cover A for Jessamy is this one right here. Yeah. And Francesca did that one.
It's so gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
My
Yeah.
God.
I have a.
I got it.
So
I have a
that's the
poster
one
of that.
that's on the back of the metal cover.
Yes.
though.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's incredible.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, I have a framed poster of that.
It's so incredible.
Francesca is insanely talented, guys.
thank you.
So you got that one signed. So here in a second after it dries, we'll bag and board it, set it to the side for John D'Agostino. Anybody else? What else we got, guys? Don't leave us here in suspense.
From the show off.
Definitely, if you want to start showing off some of the slabs again, and then we can show off.
The glare was horrible on the where we were. Now that the camera's facing a different direction, maybe we could a little bit better.
Trying to.
Yeah, man, I tend to believe you, David. David says Francesca's the best.
Yeah, these slabs are awesome. I'm in love with that cover. If I had $300 to throw right now, I would be taking it home with me.
I have a copy of that at CGC right now.
Oh yeah.
Do you really?
Justin Foose gave me a copy for like my birthday or something.
Oh, really? Shout out Justin Foose.
Yeah, Foose Daddy.
Foose Daddy. I didn't like that. I didn't like saying that at all.
My favorite is StreamYard will dictate what you said. It'll, you know,
Like auto caption?
Yeah,
Yeah.
captions it. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that moment. Foose Daddy.
Make it a ringtone.
Make it a ringtone.
Golly.
Now this super colorful steak cover right here.
Yeah. That one.
Show that one off as well.
Who's that?
Yeah.
She does have a foil variant for that one too. Amazing.
It's like color kapow, man, right?
Yeah.
I feel a certain type of way about it.
Oh, how much is the foil?
The the foil? Like
Yeah, I didn't get a price on that one. How much is that one?
Okay, that's not.
Show her so she knows what you're.
Sorry.
25.
oh,
55?
Mhm.
25.
That's
25.
beautiful. That's a
Oh,
great
okay.
foil too. It's very rainbow foily.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one of them. Yep, it's true.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Right.
Thank you.
No problem. Think I'm the only one that likes CBCS labels better.
I like their cases way better.
I was gonna
too.
say the cases are phenomenal, but I'm sorry, the as much as I don't hate them, I just think the labels somehow seem vanilla to me.
It's a little flat, but what they lack in the
It gives
label.
the
they
comic
make-
the ability to pop.
Right.
It does. It gives the comic the ability. That's fair enough.
Well, it's
I love CBCS as a company. I think they're phenomenal. And just like most people right now, again, nothing against CGC. I don't want to sound like I'm bashing them, but because of the issues that they have been having in production and their attempt to expand, it just hasn't been worth it, you know? So I think that they're going to pull together really hard in 2022. There's a lot of rumors about the expansion and what they're doing. But CBCS has been handling the workload in stride,
Yeah.
for sure. So
Definitely.
they've been doing a great job. Guys, remember, if you pick up the trade paperback of the recount, it does have the 4 pages from the ash can, or the 0 issue, as Jonathan likes to call it, which add some amazing context to the story. Only now can you find it in the trade paperback. How much is the trade paperback? $20?
$20 cover price.
$20 cover price for the trade paperback. Again, we have the set it off variant. We have a couple more of those second print number 1s, which are the lowest print count number 1s out there. We still have some of these beautiful state covers out here. Don't be cheap. I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll fight you with my fists. It's a new year, new me, and the new me sucks. So I made Kyle laugh. Score.
yeah, maybe.
Hey, show off those shoes one more time, dude. Those things
Yeah.
are, those things are insane.
They can go onto Scout's web store and order those right now if you wanted to.
Again, order them 2 sizes bigger. What are these size? What is this size right here?
That I ordered them.
Are those the
as
11s?
11s, but they fit as a
They
9.
fit as a 9.
So I'm like, you know what? Because returning something like that is going to be too difficult.
Right.
So I said, these are going to make awesome.
How much are they?
120.
120.
Yeah.
So if you're a size 9 and you want the only pair readily available right now,
Come see me.
make it happen. You know,
Yeah.
claim it up.
But yeah, they make great, table displays.
They're honestly
Yeah.
gorgeous. Like they don't look and I've gotten to hold them. They're not cheap by
No.
any means. They are not like they are very
They're Converse All-Star quality.
yeah. They are absolutely Converse quality. They are firm and gorgeous, and the canvas used for the actual shoe is great. And now you said inside the shoe is artwork from issue number 3.
The inside.
Oh, the inside
outside.
of the shoe. Okay.
This is from a page from issue 3, and this is the cover of the ash can. I'm showing it like this.
Oh, you're good. So that's the ash can.
Yeah.
And then that's
I love
issue
that
3.
cover, man. That's so insane. Now you had a couple homage covers, which most of them are pretty much gone now, right? So
Right.
you had, I remember there was like a Scarface homage.
Scarface is the biggest one. Yeah.
Right.
And Brian Silverbacks did all those movie homage covers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scarface one's gone. That was the biggest hit probably out of all the covers of the recount. We also did a Heat cover,
Heat. That's right.
and we did a Dead President's cover, as well as Set It Off. So they all fit perfectly into the theme of the recount.
That's super cool.
Oh, and I saw the
Trey, what are you doing?
Good cameraman.
Give it.
No.
They're gonna
Give it
decide
the
over-
people. Oh, you're good. You're good.
I saw
I'm like, oh, you're picking it up. Insert it, son.
Right.
Unscrew the knot.
You're good.
Right
Don't worry
there.
about it. You're good.
the recount preamble. It's going to have a movie homage cover, and I saw what I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it's going to be a banger for sure.
I love that it's called the preamble too.
Yes.
I mean, very.
I'm a little proud of myself for coming up with that.
I was gonna say that's very. So is that gonna be a one shot?
One shot prequel.
Okay, that's really cool.
36 pages.
It was very fun. Somebody the other day was making fun of somebody who was like, "Stop talking about the Constitution. You don't even know the Constitution." And he started off the top of his head or reading from the screen, started reading the preamble, and they're like, That's just the preamble. It doesn't say anything about the Constitution. It's just like, hey, here we are. Like, I loved it. But that's very cool that you named it the preamble. I think that is so fitting for what it is. And absolutely, I love it. Guys, again, there is still a couple issues left. Make sure you're picking up some of the Freak Show night too, because those are, you said those are the last couple of those.
I don't have any. I brought what I have. Yeah.
That's insane. And we have a slab one. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to pick up these slabs. Again, don't be cheap. I will find you.
And the Raw Freak Show night's going for $5.
$5. Best $5 you spent all year so far.
Bagged and boarded.
Because it's January 1st. Look at this guy, comedian. I love it.
And then they've got the Space Cadet, a few versions of the Space Cadet, all age story.
I'm very interested in that. I love that cover too.
Yeah.
And you said that is based off of what movie?
Trip to the Moon.
A Trip to the Moon, the very first movie ever made?
Yeah. A
Is
French film.
BIYY an acronym I'm not familiar with, or is he spelling something wrong?
BIYY?
Yeah.
Bring it, you yuts.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
Bring it, you Yakima.
Justin Smith claims a Freak Show night.
Awesome.
Justin Smith, thank you.
You want it signed or unsigned, brother?
Thank you.
All right, here in a moment, we're going to wrap it up. If you guys watch this at all again, or if you guys watch it after it's live, again, you can contact us and we can get you in touch with Jonathan and Francesca. Otherwise, Jonathan, you have your website, which is jonathanhedrickcomics.com.
Yep.
And Francesca, do you have a website?
Yes.
Francesca Fantini.carbonmade.com. Go ahead and show that off to the camera. That's a wonderful Catwoman, by the way. That's a very nice Catwoman. I like that a lot.
All right, get a screenshot of that, folks.
Yeah, Trey?
This is the stillest I've had my hands in a year.
Steadiest you ever been, son.
Right?
All right, y'all. Thank you again for joining us for the live sale. It was a lot of fun. Again, we are going live tonight at 7 p.m. For our weekly claim sale. And again, make sure you're following us at the Bat in the Hat podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
YouTube.
I think that's the other one. And YouTube. Thank you. There's a YouTube. Yep, there's our card, the Bat in the Hat podcast.
The black cover by Francesca. What is it?
The black cover, one of these over here, the how do you say it? Jessamine? So we have the metal covers and we
the
have
one next to her, I think.
The New York Comic Con exclusive.
That's the New York Comic Con exclusive.
Oh, that's
cover.
the awesome one. That's the
You're
one.
not going to believe this, Justin. Watch this. Happy New Year, Karen.
It's got the blood spatter effect on it, the actual gel. And now that we have confirmation from David, it is printed.
Yeah, he said it's multiple layers of printed to get this effect, and it looks like liquid. It looks like it's wet.
It looks like liquid blood.
It's so incredible.
It's really cool. And again, both sides are great. One side is action-packed and bloody. One side has boobs. I love it. I love everything about this cover. Both of these covers. As a
Price
comic
check on
nerd,
that one again? What's the price on that one again?
25. How much is this one?
That one's 40.
40. Okay.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, $40.
I like to take shots in the dark
I
sometimes.
got my
Yeah, numbers aren't our strong suit here.
I never learned how to math.
It's just
But now it's all new.
Right?
well, they changed it. No more Common Core.
It's old math again.
Wait, they're not doing new math
Hey,
anymore?
eggs are good for you. Eggs are bad for you.
I know.
Now they're good again. Now it's just the yolks are bad.
No carbs, no sugar. Now lots of carbs, lots of sugar. I don't know how to keep up.
My money's on all shells.
Never sugar.
Never.
All shell. Cool. All right, I think you can wrap it.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much again. Hit us up if you have any other questions, claims, or concerns, and we'll see you tonight at 7. Bye.